Greetings and salutations, exiles. Just got back from the gym. Pumped a little iron, took a little pre-workout. Definitely got the mind kind of passively thinking about Conan and some of the systems in play. And so I'm gonna talk a little bit about two things in this video. I know the last video I rambled on a little bit, but I was trying to describe some of the systems around melee combat, two-handed weapons, and flesh it out for some of those newer viewers that may not fully understand game systems. And so I admit it was a little 17 minutes of rambling, but there's a lot of good information buried in there. But in this video, I want to talk about the temperature system and uh, the kind of this video is kind of asking help from the community, and and it's really to kind of help get me to where. So I built a building, and it's heat. It's the Pikmin set. It's the Frontier building set. And it's my understanding that anything is built with shaved wood is is or shaped wood is for the desert. Anything that is built with insulated wood is for the north, for cold temperatures. And the problem that I'm having is that the temperature is still too hot. Like I can't get the temperature. So if I'm naked, I can't get the temperature below into the soothing range. And so like I've been messing around. I built a couple coolers. I packed them full of ice just to see if I could somehow modify the temperature in the building. It's the issue. One of the issues that I'm having is I can't seal it all the way up. So there are parts of it that are still open, but I've walled in. Well, I have sealed it up. I've created rooms inside of it, but the ultimately the one, because it's a part of another structure. But the ultimately the but I can't get the temperature in a neutral. So the idea is I have a couple of dancers which are multiplying the soothing effect. Like right now I'm in the desert because I'm wearing, the champion armor. I'm a neutral temperature, and that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve in my building. And so I put a bunch of plants in there because I was thinking if I put a bunch of plants in there, the plants should draw the temperature into a neutral range. That didn't work. And I tried the freezers. I was like, well, if I put a bunch of freezers in there, because like if you put campfires and kilns in your house, they'll passively, not even running, they'll raise the temperature of your house, even not even turned on. They'll they'll pull up the temperature. So I don't know if there is actually passive systems that lower the temperature of your building or your room that you're in. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out is maybe somebody out there has an idea, or they know a trick to lower. Like if you want to raise the temperature of a building, you just put a kiln in there, and it'll creep couple kilns, a couple fireplaces. It'll creep up the temperature. Maybe 2% per fireplace. But for lowering it, um, I don't know if there's a solution. So as always, like and subscribe. If anybody has any knowledge on this subject, this is the first time I've done a video like this. What would lower the temperature of your building? So like if you built something in the volcano and it was in that upper threshold, and you wanted to build things inside your building to drop that threshold to where it was in a neutral, so you could obtain the soothing perk, right? Because that's the goal, and is to it's another extension of the hot and the cold to drive that neutral. And you put a dancer in there, and then you multiply the soothing perk. Like now it has real relevance. So when you run back, you're actually getting some real benefit to it. Um, so yeah, if anybody has any solutions, just put them in the comments, and I'll make a follow-on video and give credit to whoever has any real feedback or input on this subject. As always, thanks for watching.